Ready to explore France? Here are the top 10 must-see spots countdown style, with a quick tip for each. I want to take you on a brisk, practical tour that blends history, scenery, and those simple travel pleasures I always recommend. Wake early, walk often, eat well. In 6 minutes, we'll hop windswept beaches, lavender fields, fairy tale chateau. This is a fast-moving, tip-packed countdown. I'll give a snapshot of what makes each place special and a one-line pro tip you can use the moment you land. Think of it as a traveler's cheat sheet. Which sites to prioritize, when to go, how to savor each stop without feeling rushed. I speak from years on the road guiding curious travelers just like you, so grab a notebook, bookmark this video. I'll keep it friendly, practical, and grounded in real travel experience steps you can take tomorrow to make your trip more relaxed and more rewarding. With that, let's count down from 10 to 1. I start up north in Normandy, where history and coastline meet. Walk the D-Day beaches and you'll feel the weight of history, but also the quiet of broad sand expanses that shelter small coastal towns. Étretat's chalk cliffs and dramatic arches make for exceptional walks. Bring sturdy shoes and a windbreaker. The sea is brisk even in summer. Sample fresh seafood at a seaside marché and pair it with a crisp local cider for a true Norman lunch. A practical tip: visit museums early in the day and plan a thoughtful, respectful beach walk in the late afternoon light. The museums give context, but the shoreline is where stories settle into the landscape. If you're driving, take the coastal roads to see small fishing villages as you move between sites. If not, regional trains and local buses link the main hubs. Normandy is easy to mix with a north of Paris itinerary and rewards slow exploration. Give yourself time to sit on a harbor bench with a coffee. The Dordogne is a dream for anyone who loves medieval stone and river meanders. Picture hilltop bastides, honey-colored houses, quiet lanes shaded by plane trees. Inside caves like Lascaux, you'll see prehistoric hands and painted animals, a humbling reminder of deep human story. For a gentler pace, rent a canoe and float down the Dordogne River beneath castle cliffs. I always advise visiting villages such as Sarlat early. The morning market is where local life shows up in full color, and lane-side cafes fill with conversation and fromage. Driving here is half the pleasure. Narrow country roads reveal truffle farms, walnut orchards, and tiny chateaux. Stay in a farmhouse gîte if you can. It's the best way to absorb the regional rhythm. Practical tip: summer can be busy. Aim for shoulder seasons for fewer crowds and pleasant weather. Bring insect repellent for evenings by the river and a small flashlight if you explore cave reproductions. Strasbourg sits at France's crossroads. Germanic timbered houses meet French cafes in an utterly charming mix. Stroll Petite France with its canals, half-timbered mills. It feels like an enchantment lifted from a storybook. The cathedral's astronomical clock is a marvel of medieval ingenuity. Climb the tower, breathtaking city views. If you visit in winter, timber stalls, mulled wine, handcrafted ornaments create a warm, convivial atmosphere. Try Alsatian specialties like tarte flambée, washed rind cheeses paired with a Riesling from the nearby vineyards. The city is extremely walkable and also bike-friendly, so move at human pace. Practical tip: take a boat tour on the Ile River to get a relaxed orientation of the city before setting out on foot. Book cathedral tower access early in high season if you plan to climb. Chapter 4. Chamonix at the foot of Mont Blanc feels like the outdoor capital of France. Every trailhead seems to promise a panoramic summit view. Take the Aiguille du Midi cable car for a close-up look at the high peaks. See the cable car rising and the jaw-dropping summit. Access the engineering and the vistas are equally unforgettable. Whether you come to hike in summer or ski in winter, Chamonix is all about big mountain experiences. For day hikers, there are trails for every ability. Gentle valley walks, challenging alpine ridges. Local guides can show you glaciers, hidden viewpoints. Safely, mountain huts offer simple, hearty meals that keep you going. Don't underestimate altitude. Hydrate. Plan gradual ascents if you're not used to the thin air. Practical tip: plan transport ahead. Book cable car tickets in advance during peak months to avoid long lines. Layering is essential. Mountain weather can change in an instant. Pack a windproof shell. Chapter 5. Provence is visual poetry. Lavender fields, ochre villages, markets overflowing with olive oil and sun-warmed tomatoes. Visit in June to July to see those iconic purple waves of lavender near Valensole, but remember they're seasonal and brief. The region's Provençal cuisine, herbs, tomatoes, olive oil, wander village lanes and gourds roussillon, markets are a highlight. Flavored tapenades, chèvre, and fresh bread make for an impromptu picnic amid timeless scenery. Consider renting a small car to explore rural lanes and hilltop vistas at your own pace. Practical tip: early morning is the best light for lavender photos and cooler temperatures for walking. If you're there in high summer, plan midday rests and late afternoon explorations when it cools down. Chapter 6. The Loire Valley is a tapestry of Renaissance chateaux, graceful gardens, riverside vineyards that beg to be explored slowly. Chambord's incomparable silhouette shows off French royal ambition, while Chenonceau spans the water with elegant arches. Each chateau tells a different story of power and taste. Rent a bicycle to roll between estates and enjoy the gentle countryside. Père Chateau, touring with wine tasting. Vouvray offers delightful local wines to sample. Sancerre offers delightful local wines to sample. Chinon offers delightful local wines to sample. Day trip itineraries work well from tours or by car. An overnight near Amboise lets you savor the slower life and evening light over the Loire. Gardens are as important as the interiors. Take time to stroll the manicured paths. Practical tip: buy combined chateau passes or time tickets where available to save time in high season. Chapter 7. Versailles is the epitome of royal extravagance. Opulent staterooms, the mirrored hall of mirrors, vast formal gardens designed to impress. Arrive early to beat the crowds and, start with the palace interiors, then move outdoors to enjoy the gardens. Visit the Trianon estate, the fountains, parterres, canals, best experienced on foot or by a rented golf cart-like shuttle. Musical fountain shows, garden concerts. Check the schedule and plan around a performance if possible. Discover Marie Antoinette's more intimate retreat at the Petit Trianon, a quieter, charming contrast to the main palace. The scale here is vast. Give yourself a full day. Practical tip: take the RER from Paris, bring a picnic blanket for the lawns. Purchase a timed entry ticket to avoid long queues. Consider an early arrival. Chapter 8. The French Riviera is sun-soaked glamour. Nice's Promenade des Anglais, Cannes' red carpet sheen, the tiny, exclusive coves of Saint-Tropez. Beaches range from pebbled municipal strands, glamorous private clubs. Choose according to mood and budget. Coastal drives, coastal trains, Mediterranean panoramas unfold. Beyond beaches, visit hilltop villages like Ez and the perfume factories of Grasse for a different Riviera flavor. In Nice, stroll the old town and sample saka, a chickpea pancake that's a local specialty. Even in high season, a short walk inland will reveal quieter lanes, shaded squares, and local markets. Practical tip: book train and ferry tickets early in summer and consider visiting shoulder seasons for milder temperatures and fewer crowds. If you're sailing, check harbor moorings in advance. The Riviera is world famous for a reason, so plan ahead. Chapter 9. Mont-Saint-Michel rises like a mirage from tidal flats. The abbey at its summit has dominated the skyline for centuries. Timing your visit for high tide is dramatic. The causeway disappears and the island appears surrounded by water, an unforgettable sight. Wander narrow stone streets, visit the abbey cloister, listen to monks' echoes in ancient chapels. Arrive with comfortable shoes for steep steps, and uneven cobbles the climb to the abbey rewards you with sweeping views of sand and sea. Guided walks across the tidal flats can be a memorable, safe way to appreciate the landscape and its shifting waters. The surrounding bay is also a great place for birdwatching, tasting local lamb specialties. Practical tip: check tide tables and shuttle schedules. Access and views depend on water levels. Stay in nearby towns for calmer evenings. Book a spot on the causeway for sunset photos, but be mindful of conservation rules and guided path restrictions. Just be careful and respectful. Chapter 10. And finally, Paris. The city that draws travelers back again and again, with the Eiffel Tower as its emblem. Visit at twilight when the city softens and the tower starts to glitter. The evening illuminations are pure romance. From the tower, you get that sweeping Paris panorama, the Seine Grand Boulevard's rooftops stretching into the distance. Pair your tower visit with a relaxed Seine cruise or an evening walk through the Latin Quarter. For a true Parisian moment, find a small bistro, order a simple plate and a glass of wine, and watch nightly life unfold. If you want fewer lines, consider picnic time on the Champ de Mars early in the day instead of a summit visit. Practical tip: reserve tickets in advance for summit access, and consider visiting the tower at off-peak times like late evening or early morning for smoother entry. Don't forget to look beyond the tower. Paris is a city of neighborhoods, each with its own secret pleasures. Outro. That completes our countdown. 10 distinct flavors of France, from the gravitas of Normandy to the sparkle of Paris. I hope this quick tour gave you practical ways to prioritize what to see and how to make the most of each place with one-line tips you can use immediately. Travel is about choices. Choose what moves you and let the rest be a reason to return. If you've enjoyed this brisk guide, remember that each of these places rewards slow exploration. Treat this video as your starter map, not the final word. How to combine regions or best seasonal windows? Tell me in the comments and I'll make follow-up guides. I've seen that the best trips mix a few big highlights with unexpected pauses for local life. Which spot are you visiting first? Comment below and subscribe for more quick travel guides. Until next time, travel thoughtfully, pack light, and leave space in your plans for serendipity. Safe travels. With that, let's count down from 10 to 1.